What if I told you that you don't need a single dumbbell to build real muscle? No fancy machines, no crowded gyms, no expensive memberships, just your own body. Pull-ups, push-ups, dips movements that look simple on the surface can build strength and muscle that machines will never truly replicate. Today, we're breaking down why calisthenics works, how it builds muscle, and how you can use it to transform your body. If you're ready to train smarter, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who thinks muscle only comes from weights. Calisthenics isn't just exercise, it's a philosophy. It's the art of building strength, control, and aesthetics using nothing but your own body. There's something powerful about mastering your own movement, about becoming strong without relying on external tools. It strips training down to its rawest form, you versus gravity. The word calisthenics comes from two Greek words, kalos, meaning beauty, and stenos, meaning strength. That combination alone tells you everything you need to know. This style of training isn't just about getting bigger, it's about building a body that looks capable, athletic, and balanced. Calisthenics rose to prominence in the 19th century through Friedrich Jan, often called the father of gymnastics. He believed the human body itself was a complete training system. No machines needed, no shortcuts. Just movement, discipline, and consistency. And when you look at gymnasts lean, controlled, it's hard to argue with his belief. Scene 5. So how does calisthenics actually build muscle? The answer is simple, the same way weight training does, through resistance. Your muscles don't care whether the resistance comes from a barbell or your own body weight. They only respond to tension. When you challenge a muscle hard enough, it adapts. Every push-up, pull-up, dip, or static hold sends your body a clear signal, adapt or fall behind. When muscles are placed under enough tension, tiny fibers break down. During recovery, your body repairs them, making them thicker, denser, and stronger than before. That's muscle growth, no matter the training style. Where most people get confused is intensity. Not all movement builds muscle. Take jogging, for example. It's great for cardiovascular health, but terrible for muscle growth. Why? Because it doesn't challenge your muscles with enough resistance, and it doesn't recruit the fast-twitch fibers responsible for size and power. Fast-twitch muscle fibers are only activated when your body faces serious resistance. That's why light, repetitive movements don't change your physique. Your muscles must struggle. They must be forced to work near their limits. Without that demand, there's no reason for them to grow. Now think about a pull-up. For most people, even 5 clean reps feel brutal. That's because your back, shoulders, arms, and core all fire at once. Your body is lifting its full weight against gravity. That's overload. That's the exact environment muscles need to grow. The same applies to push-ups. When you're new, even 10 can feel impossible. Your chest burns, your arms shake, and your core struggles to stay tight. That discomfort isn't weakness, it's adaptation happening in real time. Your body is learning to handle a load it isn't used to. Over time, something interesting happens. What once felt impossible becomes manageable. What used to be a max effort becomes a warm-up. That's progress. That's proof that calisthenics works. Your muscles didn't get the memo that you weren't using weights, they just responded to tension. But there's an important truth most people ignore. Calisthenics works best when the movements are challenging. Once you can do 30 push-ups easily or knock out pull-ups without effort, muscle growth slows down. Why? Because the stimulus is no longer strong enough. At that point, your body has adapted. The challenge is gone. You can increase difficulty by slowing reps, adding pauses, or changing leverage, and that helps for a while. But eventually, your muscles demand more resistance. This isn't a failure of calisthenics, it's a sign of progress. Even elite gymnasts, the masters of bodyweight training, understand this. They still use weights to push past plateaus. Not because calisthenics stopped working, but because their bodies became so efficient that additional load was needed to keep growing. This is where smart training comes in. Calisthenics and weights are not enemies, they are tools. Calisthenics builds control, coordination, joint strength, and body awareness. Weights allow precise overload and continued muscle growth once body weight alone isn't enough. The strongest, most athletic physiques often come from combining both. Master your body first. Learn how to move it with precision and strength. Then, when the time is right, add resistance to keep pushing your limits. That's how long-term progress is built. One of the greatest advantages of calisthenics is accessibility. It's free. It's everywhere. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. Just a floor, a bar, and discipline. That removes excuses and puts responsibility fully in your hands. Calisthenics doesn't just build muscle, it builds resilience. It improves balance, mobility, and confidence. When you can control your own body through space, you move differently. You stand taller. You feel capable. Strength stops being something you display and becomes something you live. There's a unique confidence that comes from knowing your body can perform. Not just lift weight, but move with purpose and control. That's what calisthenics teaches. It's strength that carries over into real life, not just the mirror. So here's the truth. Calisthenics and weights are partners, not rivals. Build mastery over your body, then challenge it further. That's how real strength is created. If this video helped you see training differently, like it, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with someone who still thinks muscle only comes from machines. Train with purpose, and I'll see you in the next video.